Today we're going to be doing some vegan no-bake cookies. So for this recipe you need your sugar. It calls for 1.5 cups of sugar. You need your 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder, and you need half of a cup of coconut oil. So it all goes into, this is where you need to put it all to be all your heated stuff. Coconut oil is something that takes the place of butter. It'll help set up your cookies. You also need half a cup of some plant-based milk, whatever you happen to have on hand. I like the coconut milk, especially for sweet applications such as no-bake cookies. I think it lends a creamier, richer taste. Now we're going to put in our 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. Now if you don't want to add chocolate to this, you don't have to. It will taste just as good. Same thing with the peanut butter when we get to it a little bit later on. If you don't want peanut butter in this, you don't have to have it in here. But you do have to have your coconut oil and some kind of plant-based milk and sugar in there to make cookies. Now we're gonna go ahead and whisk this, and what you're trying to do is combine this all together, and you're going to need to bake this. Cook this. You want to cook this over medium, in a medium pot over low to medium heat. So you want to stir constantly and bring the mixture to a boil. Okay, and I do mean a boil, a rolling boil, not just a little bit. So takes a little bit of time to get it to that rolling boil that you're looking for. This is almost ready, I think, because you want to simmer it for exactly 1 minute, and then you want to remove it from your heat and keep stirring it for 30 seconds. And that's kind of to cool that mixture down just a little bit, because you're going to add your vanilla. And if you add your vanilla when it's too hot, it's gonna sizzle away, and you're not going to get that full punch of vanilla. Now it simmered for it looks like it simmered for a minute, and now we're going to add our vanilla extract. And we're going to stir that in. And like I said, if you don't like the if you don't care for vanilla, you could actually add any kind of extract you'd like. Almond extract, or they even have a butter extract. So now we're going to add our peanut butter. This calls for a half a cup of peanut butter. I usually use I put extra peanut butter in mine. I like the chocolate peanut butter combination a lot, so I put a little extra in. So I use about a cup. And you're going to whisk this together until your peanut butter melts. You're just whisking this to incorporate. Then we're going to add our 3 cups of oatmeal. I prefer the Quick Oats because it gives it, I think it gives it a little bit finer texture. You can use Old Fashioned. They just be a little bit rougher in texture, but I don't suggest you use the steel cut oats. That's going to be really much too rough of a texture. Put this on a cookie sheet that's lined with wax paper. Wax paper or parchment paper, either one. This is on, I put mine on wax paper because that's what wax paper is for, actually, is to. So you want to make sure that you've got this, your cookie sheet all ready. Then you're going to take it and form your cookies. You can make big ones, small ones, it all depends on what you want. I like about that size. And this makes quite a few. Now, sometimes I'll let these set out and harden, and sometimes I'm a little more anxious for the cookies, so I'll put them in the freezer to harden up. This is a really nice recipe. You could actually make extra and keep them in your freezer for when you're in the mood for them. These go pretty quick in my house. So you want to let them set. You know, after you get this done, you put them on your sheet. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. 20 to 30 minutes until they are hard. And we'll be back with the finished product.